Welcome to another issue of Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting. And this episode, I'm going to show everybody a couple little booklets or manuals that I've kind of thrown together that I throw in my pack. These two in particular, when this one's on shelters and this one's on trap making. Basically, all they are a bunch of pictures that I've gotten from countless different areas, out of books, off the internet, you name it. If I found it and I thought it was interesting, I made a copy of it and I put it in this little booklet. And then descriptions, and generally the pictures I have nothing to do with. I did not draw these in any way, shape, or form, and but the descriptions are generally in my words, so that I can kind of understand what I'm looking at here. And I'm very visual when it comes to learning things. So generally, just a picture. If I was to just look at this, I wouldn't need any instructions, written instructions. And for the most part, all of this is that way. Even the traps that I have in this little booklet over here, generally the wording is just there in case, but the pictures in general are good for me. But this is just flip through here. It's just many various different types of shelters, and then a description of how to work them, how to build them, what they're good for, and all sorts of things. And like I said, none of these pictures are mine. I've completely just downloaded them from the internet and copied them out of books and things of that nature. And I don't plan on doing anything with these as far as selling them or anything like that. So, I don't think there's going to be any copyright issues, because I'm not using them for any kind of monetary gain or anything. But basically, that's all it is. It's just a little booklet that has multiple types of shelters. That way, I'm out in the woods somewhere or wherever, and I decide I want a shelter, and maybe I want to try something different, or maybe I just want to make sure that I've got something down decent, and I get these out as references. And this is my little trap one. This one's considerably larger than the shelter one, but I do have a tendency to enjoy primitive trapping, although I will say that the majority of food that I have gained out in the wilderness is usually from fishing and using fishing traps and things of that nature. These are not reliable at best when it comes to food, but I have had some success with many of these, and that one in particular. I enjoy it. I enjoy keeping a record of them, because you never know. So basically, that's all it is. It's just a little booklet manual thing that I've put together from many various pictures of snares and traps of all sorts. And I keep them in my pack when I go out, just for GP, just for reference material, just in case. So anyway, I have booklets on trapping. I have booklets on shelters. I have booklets on all sorts of different variety of survival and prepping stuff that I may or may not need out in the wilderness or wherever I'm at. But these are the two that I wanted to show you in particular. So if you ever get it in your mind, it'd probably be a good idea to come up with something like this for yourself. Just come up with like little booklets or pamphlets of some sort that you can throw in your gear. They don't really weigh a lot. They don't take up really any space. The only bad thing about them is that this is just plain paper. So, you know, if they got wet, they would be destroyed. I don't have any that I've laminated or, you know, made safe to really be rummaging out in the woods with. But for the gist of it, these things aren't too bad, and it's kind of a good idea in my view to come up with something like this for yourself. Thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting, and please subscribe, please view my other videos, and please leave comment. Thank you.